Okay, folks, now everybody is talking about Jasmine's return to the series, and outside of the whole thing about her being the one that stabbed Gary and whatnot, we got to look at the plot point of, wait, why is she blaming Andy for everything, for her marriage falling apart and whatnot? What about Penelope? She deserves some of that, anger too. Here's the thing, though. As far as we can tell, Jasmine still doesn't know anything about Penelope. And truth be told, even if she knew about Penelope or she found out somehow while she was locked up, I don't think it matters, because at the end of the day, Gary has always been talking about Andy. Andy this, Andy that. Heck, even when she finally got, the blindfold and everything taken off her and she was next to Gary, what's the first thing Gary did? Hey, Andy, are you okay? And Jasmine shut that up quick. Like, no, don't you even start. Don't act like you care about anyone or anything other than yourself. So Penelope is a non-factor. Keep in mind, Penelope didn't even know about Jasmine until Andy brought it up to her at the tail end of season 6. I think that when Gary showed up to the law firm and was trying to... Who was he trying to talk to? Was it Andy or Penelope? I forgot. But either way, he was trying to get on... Wait, wasn't he there meeting with Hayden? And then, I think the girls confronted him, Andy, Fatima, and Penelope. And then that's when Andy said, did you know that Gary was actually married when he started, messing around with me, without including the detail of Andy getting involved in an affair, knowing he was married, basically putting Gary in the hot seat, but absolving herself of any, misdeeds herself. But, I don't think it matters, because go back to season 1. Penelope didn't even come into the story until season 6, towards the tail end of it. And based on the timeline of events, the pregnancy, the engagement, Penelope was another side chick while he was still married to Jasmine, even prior to the events of season 1, season 2, and, when he got a divorce from Jasmine and she went to jail. While they were still married, Penelope was in off-screen land. So a lot of things don't add up. But in terms of her being mad at Penelope, there is literally nothing that needed to be said there. Now, keep in mind, though, if she was still alive, because I truly do believe Jasmine is dead, if she was alive and in season 9, it would be interesting. It would be interesting to see her learn about Penelope and have these two interact, because one would wonder, would Jasmine try to get rid of Penelope in the same way she's trying to get rid of Andy? Or would these two scorned, tortured souls band together in an attempt to bring Gary down once and for all? That would be compelling, but it's not going to happen because Jasmine is dead. See, these writers, they had a lot of potential here, but they dropped the ball. They dropped the ball because Penelope has as much reason to hate Gary as Jasmine. Some could argue even more. But then, of course, she also has animosity towards Andy. And you can imagine the scorned, bitter, delusional ex-wife taking the already tortured soul Penelope and warping her mind against Andy even more than it is right now. That would have been one hell of a compelling story for season 9. But like I said, I don't know. Some people are like, well, with Tyler taking the pen, maybe he's going to rewrite some stuff and Jasmine's alive. But I don't know. I'm not getting my hopes up. But hey, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. When you think it was wild if Jasmine started antagonizing Penelope the same way Penelope is antagonizing Andy, blaming her for everything. But I think that at the core, these two would probably join forces. So you can also turn around let's say Penelope, sides with Andy. So it's let's band together one last time to take Jasmine down. I don't think that would happen, though, because Jasmine would say, hey, Andy knew I was married, yet still engaged in an affair. You didn't know. So boom, there you go. All right, well, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.